What's up guys, MoneyManD here, back with another coin video. Today we're doing Dansco album fill number 12. So I got 3 awesome, really cool American coins to put in this album. So, let me get this out. It's been a minute since I looked at this thing. See what I'm missing. It's over here. Okay. So, United States type, what am I missing? So the half cents, I'm missing the oldest one and the newest one. Large cents, I don't have any in there, but maybe add one today, you'll see. Small cents, I have them all. Waiting for the new 2026 to come out. But let's see, I need to probably upgrade. I like that one. Maybe probably the second Indian head cent because it's just really bad condition. Flying eagle cents, alright. 2 cent I have, 3 cents I need to have it put in. Half dimes, I have one of those. It's not in here yet. Nickels, I should have them all. I'm just waiting on a new one. It's a nice Jefferson nickel. Dimes, I think I have all the dimes. You're just waiting on a new one. Don't have a 20-cent piece. Quarters, waiting on some of the really old ones. The arrows one and the Capital Plus I'm waiting on, and the new one. $half waiting on that reeded edge, and then the some of the older ones. Yeah, and of course I'm missing all the old dollars. So let's see what needs to be kind of upgraded. Probably like that one, but let me see. That Walker looks okay. What do I need to upgrade is definitely the standing, well, maybe not the standing Liberty quarters, but the Barber coinage is alright. Probably that nickel. The nickel doesn't look the best. The Type 2 nickel. Maybe some of the seeded stuff, early seed stuff. So, okay, let's get into it with the first coin being a nickel. We have this really cool 1913 Type 1 Buffalo nickel is the one I was missing. So really cool 1913 right there. It's the first year they made these guys. Got some pretty bad stuff. And then there's the back of it right there. 5 cents, you see it's on a raised mound. So that's pretty cool. And this has got some details to it though. It's got something mess up with it. But compensation for it does have a rotated die. You see I just flipped it 100% and it's still rotated. This is what it's supposed to be. Boom. So it's rotated by a little bit. So I think that's pretty cool. It's a nice feature for the thing. So now let me get this guy in the album. It's gonna take a second to get this out. But before I do it, let's talk about it a little bit. It's 31 million made. It's not that rare. This just was a 1-year type, so that's why it's nice. This is worth a few bucks because it's in about fine condition. This is fine condition. I agree with that about fine condition. So a few bucks, but the rotated dies make it kind of cool. 75,000 are estimated to survive. So yeah. Yeah, 5 grams copper, 75% copper, 25% nickel, so mostly copper. That's it. And then let me see how to get into this thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Here's a nickel. Here's a nickel outside of that little thing. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice, okay condition. The buffaloes. Let me bring this up. And then now all we're missing is I need to put in a shield nickel, which definitely needs to be upgraded. Haven't put it in yet, but will be upgraded. I need to put in the shield nickel and then a modern Jefferson nickel for hopefully 2026. Sounds nice. If not, I'll just put some nice nickel in there. Some Jefferson nickel in there, but I want to put some like 2026. So let's get that in there. I think that's all centered up. Oops. Slid down. Okay. Okay. Yep, that guy's in there. All right. Right there. So it's pretty cool. That roll's almost complete. Minus the shield nickel. That raise doesn't look good. It's just a placeholder, really. Because those would get a little bit pricey. But anyways, that was awesome to put that coin in. Next coin is a really old coin. It's an old silver coin, too. This is a capped bust half dollar. This guy, as you see, recently pretty bad condition, good condition, AG condition, or whatever. But it is 1833. He's very old, 190 years old, over 190 years old. And this guy is, uh, old silver coin. It's starting. This is within 40 years of the U.S. Mint opening. So the U.S. Mint is only about 40 years old or so. Striking coins are about 40 years. But you can see the eagle kind of okay on there. It says 50 cents down there. You can see the eagle okay. It's not that bad. You don't see any of the E pluribus unum in there. This has got a mintage of 5.2 million. This weighs 13.5 grams, so it weighs more than the standard silver half dollar even. It is 89.2% silver, 10.8% copper. I think they couldn't get the 90% or whatever, or they wanted a certain thing. And this does have edge lettering. I'm gonna take when I take it out of the flip, you'll be able to see. It says 50 cents or half a dollar. I think I can see a little bit on there, which is nice. And this is really not that valuable of a coin since it's in low grade. Still worth, a decent, little bit. About 8,000 is estimated to survive. So it's a rare coin. It's a really nice MS68 picture on online. Let's see, MS68. How much is it? MS68 was almost $90,000. That was 20 years ago too. That coin's probably $200,000-300,000 now. Which is crazy to think. I mean, MS68 there's only 20, 65 or better. So if you get a 65 coin, which is basically a near perfect coin, the price guide says it's worth $7,000, which seems kind of light, but auction's actually really weak on that. 4,000, well, 9,000 10 years ago, but about 4,000 the most recent one, so 5,000. So interesting. So yeah, let me take this out of the flip so we can see the edge lettering, and then I can put it in. So I like to just kind of take this since it's a 2x2, kind of puncture a hole very gently in the little plastic, and then I'm able to take it out. So we can do that here. I think I can actually use my finger too. No, it's tough. Or I don't want to risk that. Maybe let me just open this up to flip up normally. Yeah, I don't want to damage this coin. It's a nice coin. It's a very old coin. Okay. Oh, my fingers hurt. Okay. One side of the staple. Okay. Put the gloves on for this. Okay. Gloves. Always wear gloves if you're dealing with, I guess, important coins. That's cool. You don't have to use gloves if you're dealing with weak cents, but yeah. Wow. It's awesome to hold something this old. Super awesome. There is it outside of the flip, or 2x2. And then yeah, it says, I can't read any of that. Okay, so yeah, take the word for it. It says 50 cents or half a dollar. Yeah, so really awesome coin. Let me get that ready to be put in. That's my oldest. I think it's my oldest silver coin. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, my oldest silver coin, and it's a half too, which is very surprising. Usually halves are the more expensive ones. Those are the most expensive ones. Like I said, cap bust. The interesting thing is there's two cap bust varieties. This is the letter edge. It's got the letters on it, but there is a reeded edge variety. It was only for 3 years, from 1836 to 1839 is the reeded. This is the lettered from 1807 to 1836. That's the early ones are really expensive, hundreds of dollars just for a one you can barely see. So let me put this one in. And the halves are slowly making it. Halves and dollars are going to be the filled up last because they're the most expensive. But in. Awesome, fits perfectly. It's worn quite a bit, so that's why it fits nice. There it is. First $50 spot is filled. Maybe it might get upgraded in the future. Maybe if I get a nicer, I'm trying to get just, I don't need mint state coins or whatever, but I'm trying to get probably just one, a nice example. Some a little bit nicer, just get some detail on it. I'm not asking for mint state or whatever, but just so I can see the most of the details and stuff, because I guess I do have a budget. Can't spend unlimited money on this. I don't have limited money. But a lot of these older coins are expensive, but they're still awesome. And I'll try to fill it, and I won't get like no hold, and then try not to get any damaged ones. I'll probably have to replace the 3 cent, and then the 3 cent nickel and this Indian head cent, the second one. Just because they're kind of a little damaged, but that's about it. Everything else is getting no damage on it. The last coin is really awesome. The oldest US coin I have, very old coin, is a cent. Usually, the oldest coin in someone's collection is a penny. Ooh, Jesus. We have this really old guy. You can can't even see it. Let me take it out of this flip. It'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, this is a flip. Oops. Didn't like that. That's fine. I just gotta pick it up gently. I think that's the back of it. Okay. This is a really old cent. It's got some damage in it. You really can't see it, but you can see the little bit of the oak leaves, and it says 1 cent. And this says up here, it's really bad. You can barely see it. But 17 is 8 right there. So this is 1798 cent. This is over 200 years old, closing on 230 years. A little bit, 3 more years away. I can't tell if this is the first or second hairstyle. Let me see. It's too worn to tell. Can't even tell. So I mean, still rare coin. I don't know which. There's 1.8 million made. That's it. Almost 11 grams of copper. Just straight copper. I don't even know what's in it. What's the estimated survival? 5,000. About 5,000 probably. That's what it says. And then even in bad condition, this is still an expensive coin. Still an expensive coin. And I was lucky enough to get this. I think literally both of for these conditions. Well, the second hairstyle is a little bit more rare, but that's about it. So really cool. You can just barely see this is a draped bust cent. It's a really awesome coin. I was so happy to get that. And this is the oldest coin in my collection. You really can't get older than that. I think you can get 1797, but 1796 is, I think, really expensive. But you can get some of those. So now, for this large cent, I have a coronet I probably need to replace. This may be replaced one day, but it's kind of hard to find these coins in, nice condition. I can just barely tell. Yeah, okay. Fits in there perfectly because it is worn. Fits in perfectly, but I'm missing actually, I do have a coronet. I'm missing the class again, but there it is. Super dark coin, as you can see. But yeah. So really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this awesome video. Slowly closing in. Let's see. I know I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 left. I'm only missing 15, I believe. And then I have a full set, and then of course I have to upgrade for about close to a dozen coins that are expensive. But yes, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.